What up, what up, what up? What's up, Instagram, YouTube, wherever the hell you're watching this shit. It's Keegan, and I wanted to make this video as a sort of recap of my last year. So, as many of you know, I've been doing a year-long guitar challenge. This is my beautiful guitar. It's got a few stickers on it. And I started this little challenge last St. Patrick's Day in 2020. And it is now March 16th, and tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow's the day that I hit 365 days of playing guitar every day in a row. It's quite a feat. I think it's not a difficult thing to do, but staying consistent with something for a year is you have to be pretty dedicated, and I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I wanted to thank everybody for watching my videos over the last year, giving me support, giving me tips, giving me constructive feedback. All that stuff helps. It really does. It helps, give me more confidence, and that I'm improving, and that I'm doing better, and that I'm learning more important things. So yeah, it's been almost a year now. It's been a year tomorrow. And over that year, I've learned a little bit here and there about music theory, trying to get into it more. A few podcasts I listened to, a couple videos that I've been watching. But there's a lot to improve on and a lot to learn in that aspect. But I have learned a decent amount of songs. I keep a little list on my phone. I think it's up to like 62 or 63. I was actually just learning one of my favorite songs today, called Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Everybody knows that song. It's a lot of really intricate, strumming and trying to pluck out like certain strings, as you're playing. But I mean, I could play a little bit for you. Don't expect too much after the first day, but. As you can see, in the beginning, that's the hard part. Getting through the shitty sounding music. And it took me a while to get through that stuff. I actually started playing the guitar. My first guitar was actually probably back in like 9th or 10th grade of high school. It's actually in the closet over there. I don't need to get it out. It's just a crappy Costco guitar, actually. $150 set with an amp. I don't know. I don't know why I started with an electric guitar. I actually think, now that learning for a year, I think it's actually better, in my opinion, to learn on an acoustic. One, because it's harder to play. I don't know if it's the strings are tighter. I don't know enough about guitar to know, but I know that when you do bends, on a electric guitar, it's a lot easier. But, on an acoustic guitar doing, solos and stuff like that, it's a lot more difficult. That wasn't even right. As you can see, sometimes it's hard to just bring the song from your head onto the guitar. Sometimes I have to play it, from the beginning, and then it comes through. say, as you can see, you know, the crispness of guitar, that comes after many, many years of practice. Just to give you a little background, this guitar here was purchased from a friend named Jake. If you're watching, thank you for this guitar. It's amazing. Appreciate everything that you've taught me, Jake. As you can see, the other guitar here, let me pull him out. Let's not get him in the way here. So this little baby, not little baby, big baby, is a Guild 12 string. So as you can see, it's got more strings, so there's more notes to ring out. It sounds more full. It sounds like you're almost playing two guitars. Which is really nice. I really enjoy the 12 string. Some of you may know, let's give a little bit. But yeah, this guitar is actually really close and near dear to my heart. I got it from my friend Peter, who's been playing guitar for over 50 years. So, you know, he keeps these guitars in tip-top condition. There's pretty much no scratches on it, maybe a little bit of warp with the paint. I don't know if you can see it on the corner here. It's kind of hard to see, but this guitar is actually from 1975, which is pretty impressive. It came with a nice case and everything, but he gave me a good deal. Still pricey, but I just figured that why not buy a used guitar that somebody isn't playing and give it another life, you know? Rather than buy a new guitar, which who knows where all this fucking wood comes from and shit. I don't understand any of that stuff. I haven't looked into that as much. I figured it's easier kind of just to like buy used ones and realize that maybe you're lessening your impact on the environment then. But yeah, I mean, everything we do, a lot of the hobbies that we do are not good for the environment. Whether it's guitar, or even playing soccer, you know, we're cutting down trees to build fields and stuff like that. Everything has an impact, but back to what I'm actually talking about here. The year of guitar. Taught me a lot. Taught me a lot of, you know, to stay consistent with something, get through the shitty parts in the beginning, and in the end you'll learn something. So yeah, I really enjoy it. Lionized by the Eagles. Absolutely love the Eagles. Grew up on the Eagles. My dad is a major influence me on my music taste. He's not very musically talented, so I don't get any of that from him. But I wouldn't really consider myself that talented either. I think it's really just turning a hobby into something that sounds nice, you know, and I only play music for myself. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do some open mics and stuff, but it's not what it's about. It's more just for me to enjoy myself. But yeah, it's been a great year. 365 days of playing every day in a row is a lot to do, but it's not that hard. It's just a matter of consistency. And I really, wanted to make this video to try to inspire other people to get into their, niches, into their hobbies. Pick something new to do. Do it every day, It doesn't have to be for a whole year. It can be for a month. You start there. I really think that it can help, bring a new sense to what our priorities are in life, enjoying life, trying to worry less about things that we can't control. I can only control how much I play on this guitar. I can't really control the circumstances behind the world and everything, but, I play this guitar, and for a little bit each day, I enjoy the hell out of it. So I'm not gonna stop. So there's a lot of songs that we can play, The 12 string is a nice versatile instrument. I definitely would say that, I don't think you necessarily need... Wow, I just made that a lot more difficult than it needed to be. But I would say that you don't necessarily need a 12 string. I just really enjoy acoustic guitar. I think that's what I'll be doing pretty much the rest of my life, and finger picking. So yeah, that's really just my niche, my desire, that's just what I enjoy the most. Salisbury Hill, Peter Gabriel. Yeah, like I said, I really enjoy finger picking. It's probably my most enjoyed way of playing guitar. Little Georgia by Vance Joy. He's a newer artist. Found him a few years ago. Sister kind of introduced him to me. But yeah, fingerstyle is it's just what I like to do. Took my love, took it down. Climbed a mountain and turned around. Can't play the guitar and sing. Only certain songs. So that little picking style there's it's actually a you know, strumming pattern, picking pattern called Travis picking. It's actually basically started by a guy named Merrill Travis. I forget when he came about. He's like in the early 1900s. Like I think Chet Atkins kind of took over in the 50s. And then you have other people that kind of mimic him. You know, like Mark Knopfler actually does a lot like him. He's a guitarist at Dire Straits. But yeah, Chet Atkins kind of created that like role where so yeah, that's actually a new style that I'm learning now. You're actually trying to play alternate like this with your thumb, and then you play a different pattern with your fingers, which is really, you know, blowing my mind, making me go crazy. But that's the thing about stuff like this, like with patterns and new techniques, you really gotta learn it, practice it, and then like don't look at it the rest of the day and come in and do it a little bit each day. It's kind of like scales, you know, like my girlfriend loves to practice those, and she's really good at it. I need to do more of that, you know. Doing my alternate picking and stuff. But as you can see, I don't really use a pick a lot, which is actually kind of a crutch for me and kind of not a good thing. I need to focus more on that. But really, it's just a matter of what you like to play. That's why I like to play fingerstyle, so that's kind of why I kind of just stuck to my fingers, you know. But there's so much we can do, you know. But there's so many different kinds of music that I'm trying to learn too, just because I want to be able to play for everybody, you know. If I'm hanging out with friends and they're like, play me something. Alright, well, I'll play something. Doesn't know, that's actually a song called Something by Beatles. Great song. It's got some really good lyrics. Look it up. But yeah, so I stuck to fingerstyle. It's kind of what kind of just, you know, interests me the most, and that's what I've been practicing the most. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here, make a video, make this nice and raw and uncut. I'm sure there's a lot of mistakes in here playing the guitar, but that's what it's about. I'm not into this to try to like, you know, like make some perfect videos and stuff. I'm here to enjoy myself, you know. See if I can get this into the right tuning here. So what I'm doing now is I'm dropping my E strings, which is the top and bottom string, the lowest and the highest, and I'm tuning them to match this D note. See how that sounds? So that's called double drop D tuning. A lot of songs have double, just drop D tuning, but this is double drop. So that's one of my favorite songs that I like to play. It's Going to California by Led Zeppelin. And in that drop D tuning, double drop D tuning, it gives you more mellow sound, I always love that ending. It's kind of cool bringing it up an octave. I don't know much about music theory, but 12 frets on a guitar is another octave. So that's why there's these double dots here. So yeah, this is an A, and that's an A, an octave up. But yeah, so I think I'll cut the video at that point. Now that I'm in a weird tuning and I have to tune it to go back, but yeah, I hope this video will kind of help inspire people to get at it. Go find some new hobbies, start some challenges, whether it's eating healthy for 30 days, whether it's giving up meat, dairy, and eggs and going vegan for 30 days. I think all those things are good. I think using the time that we have officially when it comes to like our downtime, not just being programmed by TV all day. It's nice to pick up an instrument, pick something else up, puzzles, whatever. It can be anything. But yes, just want to thank you guys again for all the help and support this year. It's been a fantastic year, and I really don't think that I'm going to be stopping this challenge anytime soon. So hopefully I'll be posting more videos. I do have a small few videos on YouTube, trying to get more into that, but I will post this on YouTube as well. So once again, I'm Keegan. Thanks again for watching.